What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you, Madden 20. I want to talk about one of the biggest issues we have that I don't see a lot of people addressing, and it is sliding quarterback. So we're going to take a look at two examples here. I'm going to start with Marcus Mariota, and I just want to say I like what they've done with X Factors and with the superstar abilities where mobile quarterbacks can be faster behind the line of scrimmage. Mariota does not have them here, but understand none of that really matters unless the fundamentals are there. And when I talk about the fundamentals, I don't just mean blocking. I mean helping a quarterback in open field. When you take a look at how the receiver reacts to this, he basically just stands at the line of scrimmage. He's not trying to help Mariota get into open field or open space. He's just standing there. Now, the reason this becomes an issue is because I'm user controlling the safety, the corner, the linebacker, whoever, and trying to come over and make an impact on the play. The problem is, in real life, a quarterback slides here to give themselves up, to protect themselves. Things that don't impact Madden, concussions, late hits, they're not in the game. However, in Madden, this becomes a crutch for players that don't want to fumble the ball unrealistically. Now, when we take a look at this from another angle with a different, more mobile quarterback, when you take a look at Deshaun Watson, he outruns that coverage the same as Mariota did, but in this case, you see players that kind of shift through each other. Now, the interesting part of this is going to be you're also going to see Watson protect the ball, but because in Madden, he's not sliding, for some reason, you have quarterbacks that are more prone to fumble the ball in the open field. It's clear as day that he's protecting the ball right here. But in Madden, that does not matter. What matters is he's a quarterback, he's running with the ball, therefore he's going to have these insane percentages and how often he's going to fumble. And even though the fumble recovery here is comical, so I kept it in, understand that in real life, players are sliding for a completely different reason than they're sliding in Madden. Not only because, like we talked about, the penalty is not there for a late hit, but the player is also giving himself up in a way that a player in Madden would never need to. So a player is, instead of going and trying to slide to prevent the quarterback from being hit, he's going and sliding as a way of excusing away the ability to fumble and putting the defense in a position where you can no longer engage with the player. And when you have that, you really shift the balance of power from defense to offense. You no longer see a strategic play by the quarterback to slide, but rather the safe play by the quarterback to slide, because I'm going to do this so you no longer have an impact on the play. And they really need to change these balances, whether that means getting scenarios where when you have a quarterback that's going to slide that close, maybe you give them an injury that's not a concussion if that's what they want, but have that same fumble percentage if they slide so close to a defender, where the same way you would have a quarterback out in open field may lose the ball. Now, I realize to a lot of people that's going to look awful, but so did that. So did that fumble recovery. So did him going from covering the ball to just having it fumble seconds later simply because he was a quarterback and got hit. This is something I think EA needs to sit back, look at the percentages in the NFL, especially after the seasons we've had with mobile quarterbacks, and get these things in a better position to be more accurate, more realistic, and more simulation. If that means they have to adjust how quarterbacks can slide or when they can slide, then that's what needs to happen. If not, you're really putting the defense in the penalty box for no reason. Love to know your thoughts on this. Appreciate you checking out. I will be back in the week with more commentary.